Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Martin Perez. What's the scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. Close, but call the ball. And that's how this game gets started. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base.
Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. They tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
Luis Ariz stands in. The other way. Balls it in, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts, having a nice year in terms of power. Right now he's 7th in the NL in home runs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And the 1-0. On the ground. On to Simeon, and that is that. 1 left for Miami, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. On the hill here today, Trevor Rogers. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stump in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And he deals. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Batting third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. That's in there. 0-1. Step off throw to first. Happ back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive, base hit. Happ on his way to third. Oh, the throw is wild, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. One down. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
In the dirt. And now a wide throw to third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Lowe stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Marcus Semien. There's a strike. Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had him break out to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
Got it by him for the K. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Perez back to work. Now one missed.
1-0.
Perez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer,
Nope.
and he occasionally uses a curve. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And he
Ball
walked him.
4. Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ball one low.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2. The count.
Popped up. Seager drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Going along.
Next one.
Just missed.
Ball. 1 and 1.
Next offering is down low.
2 and 1.
There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Marlins lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Way high.
Ball. 2-0.
2-0. And that's in for a strike. Upstairs.
3-1.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Count is full.
That's hard hit on the line. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. First offering misses the mark. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And yes, he offered at it.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here is Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Late on that
1-2
fastball.
is the count.
The 1-2 to the right side. The rise. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
Fortes getting the start at catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
First baseman, Garrett.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next offering is in for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Cooper around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing
No ball.
and thunder in that bat.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to short, Seager fires over to first, and Betts is set down, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it? Come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight. Well, come on, baby, dance a little tonight.
Welcome back at the plate. Brad Miller.
The third baseman.
Miller in his 10th season, 33 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
0-2.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Witt on the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Leody Taveras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And now the lefty.
Yeah.
There's a strike. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And Happ up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Right side. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Still tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
The pitch. Out to short, Seager. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. Flied out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And at the plate for Miami, Bobby Witt Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike two. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Witt checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the fourth, and now Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
So now it's Corey Seager. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Low on at first, nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
First and second, no outs. Marcus Semien now at the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. First and second here, no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 on, 1 out. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. The switch hitter batting right.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Whips it to first on the run. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Robbie Grossman stepping in for the Rangers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Betts makes the grab, and that's the inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
The catcher, number 4,
Nick Fortes digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next one misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
The 2-2. Just missed.
Got a full count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And now Adolis Garcia.
The right fielder, Adolis.
Rogers back to work. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and
this one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year. It's 2-1.
looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brad Miller now grounded out to short in his first trip. On the outside corner, 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. Pitch misses,
outside,
and that is ball one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Johnny Cueto.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So next to hit for Texas, Ian Happ. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Miller on third. Taveras at second with nobody out. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. De La Cruz makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tanner Scott up and throwing. Okert warming up as well. Move to second. Taveras dives back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Liner, base hit. Taveras coming home. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is lifted in the air. De La Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And ball 1.
That's the ball.
Come on, Rangers!
Chopped out in front of the plate. Slings to first, and Semien is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 4 and the Marlins 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Cooper goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground to the left. Over to Lowe. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. Betts in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
1-0.
2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hat moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Cueto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Grossman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cueto, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Over to Cooper. 2 up, 2 down.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. And the Rangers set down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Strike 2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Farmer. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one outside. 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Soler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now, Bobby Witt Jr.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate. And that one moves his feet. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Tying run at the plate. Just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That's inside. Brian De La Cruz waiting for a turn at the plate. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hammered on the line. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Joe Barlow on the pitch here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit. There's a strike. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Taveras makes the grab. 1 away. And the batter now, Nick Fortes.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that's in there for strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Righty to the plate. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Right-handed reliever stays alive. And now it's even up. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia heads after it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Line drive. Garcia puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rangers 4 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Down to third baseman, Brad Miller. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that one sliced foul. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Off the plate, and a full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now here is Leody Taveras. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Miller aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Righty delivers. And a strike. Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. It bangs off the wall. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4. A 2-run double. Steven Oker gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Swinging a foul straight back. You'll one. On a line, base hit. Happ on his way home. The throw in. Run comes in from second. It's 7-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And at first, and here's Corey Seager to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Miami's bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott getting loose out there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And fouled off. Here's your one. That's down and in.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Hernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Garrett Cooper. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Josh Spores getting ready to go. The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And the righty deals. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
So up next, Luis Arraez. In there for strike 1. Hernandez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
The 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. Just missed.
That's the ball. 3-0.
Right through there for a strike. And now a full count.
Full count.
And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The flip. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a pitch. Time leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Got him. 1 out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Grossman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And the pitch. That one missed.
2-0.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your bait.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Grossman stands at first with 1 out. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now. The pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Next offering upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And down on strikes. 2 gone.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Miller in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One and 2 now. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. They get the force. That ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're still on top 7-2. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Josh Spores.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Spores, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and fires. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Farmer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Farmer started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And it's through for a hit.
The bat, number 7. Shortstop.
And now for the Marlins, Bobby Witt Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Out front and foul to the left side. Hard hit left side. Feed to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now Nick Fortes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one at the knees for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waits on deck for Miami. Check swing, but it's put in play. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers even this series up at a game apiece.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.